Ladies and gentlemen, this is ProPokeNoob, and welcome back to another Creeper commentary. It's been since November of last year since we've done one of these, and that was because stupid Watch a Battle was not working very well. It looks to be working decently enough to the point where I think I can actually redo this, considering that we were having problems finding brand new video. Like, when you entered a battle, it wasn't ordered from, most recently started to more older battles that are, far into the turns that are about to end. So I think we can actually pull this off today. But, yeah, this will be a good time for me to practice my voice. My throat's dying a little bit. I don't know why. Probably just a lack of water. I got water next to me, so apologies if I sound a little bit raspy. I'm not getting sick, I don't think. I've been around sick people, but I'm gonna think positive. I don't think I'm getting sick here. Excuse me, my voice is pretty much blowing out right now, so apologies, but again, as we are going to stick, OU Suspect is always the greatest. Refresh, let's go. Rayquaza versus Seismitoad, there we go, turn 5. See, not that bad. So just to quickly go over teams here, see a Seismitoad. This actually looks like an interesting team. Mega Scizor, we already got Mega Scizor up, and we're looking at a pretty scary team we're going here. Pretty fast moves actually made here. That's actually a nice... That was a nice roost on the discharge. Interesting. Wow, is this sped up for me? Holy mackerel, this is really quick to narrate. Anyways, this guy's team looking like it has a pretty good synergy here. It's pretty offensive. Not much bulk in it. This guy's team has some bulk. This guy's got great Dragalge, he's got the Clefable. Even Mega Scizor could do a lot of things with it. But he's even got Zapdos. It's actually quite a bulky team when you take a look at it. But anyway, so... Oh my god, my voice. This is such a bad idea. Oh, excuse me. Man, why is my voice... The moment I start this, my voice spills out. So, as we know, we talk a lot during this. Maybe about the battles, maybe not about the battles. But the main topic that's going to be on today is the Metagrossite suspect testing that is going on. Hopefully by the time this video is up, we're still doing Metagross testing. Am I going to argue... Ooh, that didn't kill? Son of a bitch. Woo! Breloom! Oh, it's a Poison Heal Breloom. I just saw that. Wow. Took it really well. Superpower? Superpower. Didn't it run Drain Punch? Didn't the standard set run Drain Punch? Anyways. Yeah, that might cost him. That cost him winning. Wow. That's not... Nah, that's not cool, man. Nah, you gotta run Drain Punch. That just literally cost you that game there. Of killing the Scizor anyways. Not the game, but it cost you from killing this thing for free, really. The guy left it in. Oh, why is my Steam running? Steam, get up. Professional. Anyways. Mega Metagross. So, we saw this, and it's funny because the argument that they gave for Mega Metagross, the reason why they're trying to suspect test it now, has been true for the state of Mega Metagross since its birth into the OU metagame. Let me explain. So, after the Greninja ban, we had a tier shift, which I call Smogon's Time of the Month, where a whole bunch of Pokemon just moved around based on usage tiers, or usage statistics. Mega Metagross became the next most over-centralizing thing after Greninja was banned and after things moved out of OU down into UU and then eventually up to BL. Certain things got insta-banned, like I think Salamence got insta-banned to BL. Mega Metacham, I think, got insta-banned to BL after they did, like, one test day of Mega Metacham or something like that. So it's quite ridiculous. Stuff like that moving around. But, you have the Metagrossite put on the chopping board, and they're testing it right now. Now, this is actually in OU Suspect, as you guys can see, OU Suspect, so you will not see any. Wow, this is a really high battle. Volcanor, holy mackerel, you're 1500. I'm sorry for not even narrating over your thing. Not bad. NJJJ. Hey, that's a pretty early battle. Okay. Bulky team. That's a pretty standard mid. That's a pretty standard team of just, setup. You got Wall. That's pretty good. So here's the funny thing about Mega Metagross. It's always been, like, the arguments that they gave for wanting to ban it have always been legitimate. The difference is now that it's becoming an over-centralized Pokemon. Now, to be fair, the changes that have happened in the past few weeks or the past couple of months or whatever of the OU metagame How's that? Oh, this guy's in trouble. This guy's going to win it in the Calm Mind War. Because you only have Moonblast, supposedly. You're not going for Toxic. You should go for Toxic if you have it right now. Go for it, please. You need to. Oh my god. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we get to witness a setup war between something that's getting +6 speed, as well as a special attack and defense, versus just something that's special attack and defense. If you don't kill this with this guy, you're done. You're toast. Nothing on your team. Maybe Heatran if you're not carrying HP ground. Maybe. Now that I think about it, maybe he's not. He's running like Fire, Bug, Roost. Oh, that Flamethrower did a lot of damage. Wow. I take that back. My bad. You do have Flamethrower. Attaboy. Yeah, you're going to lose this war. Wow, the Flamethrower. I run Flamethrower too. That's awesome. What? What? Yeah, I had 4 for 2, my friend. That was, oh god, don't laugh, that hurt. Alright. So anyways. Wow. Woohoo! Icicle Crash. This looks like a promising battle. In the flinch. Very promising battle. So, Mega Metagross, now on the chopping board. Over-centralized in the meta. Its 110 speed, coupled with its fantastic stats, is causing quite a bit of checks to have problems to KOing it or better. And basically, by the time that they've checked it, they take so much damage that it's basically the checks have to suffer for their work. That's essentially what they're talking about. You put in a check, it gets damaged beyond all belief because of Tough Claws boost, because Metagross can run Grass Knot without having to lose the coverage between Meteor Mash and then Headbutt. It gets priority in the form of Bullet Punch, or it can run Agility and be Agilogross and be ridiculous. Or it can run Hammer Arm, or it can run Earthquake. There's all these things that it can run. It has a little bit of 4-move syndrome, which is not too big of a deal in my opinion. I think it's fair for Mega Metagross to have a little bit of 4-move syndrome because Tough Claws is a very good ability for it. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you whether or not I believe it should be banned. Here's my opinion on Mega Metagross, okay? I'm not going to give you any explanations because I'm going to talk about something that's a little bit more pressing to me in my, for me. Okay. I just looked back and I saw an exploding Landorus T. Dang. Wow. What's he going to go into? Drakion? No. He'd have to go into No. What the heck what the frick are you going into? How much did Aqua Jet? Aqua Jet could? Yeah, it was normal Scizor though. He'd have to go, yeah, he'd have to go Diggersby. And tank it can take a -1 hit. Okay. I didn't see the Intimidate, my bad. It's a Landorus T, obviously. It's an exploding Landorus T. It's gone for Intimidate. Dang, that's lucky. Hope you went for Earthquake? Ah, return kills too. That's cool. So, here's my opinion on Mega Metagross. It's always been strong. And from what I see, not everyone was running it as their Mega before. I don't know what's changed now. I guess everyone's realized that Mega Metagross is super powerful. If you need to ban it, ban it. If you think it's over-centralizing, if you think it's a Mega that's just ridiculous, then fine. Whatever, ban it. My issue is the timing of this ban. After a tier shift of 2 or 3 weeks ago, maybe 4 weeks now, I'm not exactly sure. It was only very recently you had these tier shifts, and you had, you know, Greninja's been gone for a little bit now and stuff like this. The way that this has been approached, and I'm not the only one saying this, there are people in the forums saying this as well, because I have joined the forums, because I joined it for the Are You Suspect, I just didn't get into it, but I have joined the forums and I read them, and, you're screwed, Bishop, just saying. Oh! The way that worked out is a little funny. I will say that. Oh my god, wait, is the Scarf gonna actually kill him? Oh my god, Scarf Bishop wins it for him. Because he could just switch out and then go for Iron Head. Oh, that's bad of you. Oh, that's not cool. Wow. Wow. That really sucks for you, Mark Tipley, but it's your fault. So, all of a sudden, why would you... Oh my god. Anyways. Oh, wait, that was Focus Blast. What am I saying? Yeah. Why would you all of a sudden ban or suspect test Mega Metagross even though it's been doing the exact same thing since its birth? Right now. Why would you do that now as opposed to not before? What has changed in the metagame that would suddenly make Mega Metagross that much of a threat? Be honest. Greninja was not something that was stopping Mega Metagross. Okay, that's the only thing that comes to my mind. And again, this is very layman. I've been playing OU a little bit, quite a bit, and I never found that Mega Metagross was that big of an issue. Now, of course, I said the same. Everyone's gonna call it back to me. The 5th gen with the Deoxys speed, how I thought it was not a threat. Take that back. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for saying that. I got so many friends that harassed me on Skype saying, "What are you talking about? Deoxys speed?" Whatever. But these teams are actually cool. I like these. I like the design of both these teams. Very solid core, defensive core here. Very nice offensive core here. That's cool. Very nice, fair trade-off. But the thing I don't understand is why Mega Metagross is all of a sudden being suspect as saying over-centralized and all this stuff. It's confusing me because it just comes at such a particular time where you had this tier shift. And a lot of people are saying the metagame's getting stale. We need to mix this up a little bit. Is banning Mega Metagross actually going to do that, right? You're not going to see him in these battles, obviously. But the funny thing about it is, yes, yeah, okay, it's a strong Mega. But I don't see it as an over-centralizing Mega. I don't see it being used everywhere. Let's give an example from... Oh, okay, I can't use the example from OU Suspect, but pre-Suspect, I did not see a Mega Metagross on every team. I did not see... I did not have this issue where Mega Metagross was making me think about my team building per se. Common walls or checks such as Rotom Wash, checks like Landorus T, checks like Ferrothorn, checks like Heatran if you weren't worried about Earthquakes and stuff like this, right? These checks, again, like the argument was, it can come in, you can check it, but you're not gonna be able to KO, and it can hit you back for very large damage. You know, saw -1 Ice Punch against what's it called? Saw -1 Ice Punch against Landorus T, and it does like 70% against the standard Landorus T, which is ridiculous. But all in all, it's just funny how this has come up as an issue now as opposed to before, because nothing's changed with Mega Metagross, to my knowledge. And I feel like it's just being done to mix up the tier a little bit, but it feels a little rash. This goes back to maybe the Aegislash thing, where it feels a little rash that they're doing this type of thing. And it's hard for me to explain. It's in my mind, and it's hard for me to explain without saying, like, you know, Smogon's doing this on, or the people in OU are doing this on purpose to mix up the tier. It kind of feels that way, though. And that's, I'm not the only person saying this. You go check the forum, some people are saying this is just coming at a very strange time that all of a sudden, hey, Mega Metagross is a threat. It's always been a threat. And it's been working in this tier thus far through a couple of bans before it's actually being suspected. Maybe they had it on a priority thing where this is priority. Now this should be suspect actually because Greninja was such a larger threat. And I don't know why this guy just tried to knock off a Manectric, but cool. That's very bizarre. I guess he predicted the switch, but at this point, Mega Manectric threatens his team. He should have put the Scarf to good use. Just saying. In my opinion. I don't know. It feels like a very weird choice of timing for this ban. And again, the reasons that they've given have always been there since Mega Metagross has come out. And it's been out for a couple of months now. So I'm just trying to understand why this has come about. So I've seen the arguments. Again, I've already told you, if you need to ban it because I understand, yes, Mega Metagross's 110 speed is the unhealthy. It's actually the speed, because its stats are fair, because if you look at Mega Swampert, it's got somewhat similar stats, but it's the speed that really kills it and puts it in UU because of Swift Swim. You need Swift Swim support, right, to actually make its speed good. Mega Metagross gets fantastic speed in its Mega form, right? So, coupled with all its good stats, yes, I can understand that it is a little strong for the metagame to try and take it on, right? But it just feels like the rationale and the timing of all this stuff does not give it justice. And, you know, Mega Slowbro is a big thing that comes in and says, screw you. And yes, a lot of them are running... What's it? This guy's getting... Wow, Burnibus is just getting really unlucky with these things. crit on the Rotom Wash, Drake and Meteor missing. I mean, the knockoff was kind of silly. This thing could have been dealt with completely, but, you know. Yeah, he's in a bad spot. So, I don't know. In my opinion, yes, you guys can call me out on it. I don't care. You guys can say, I don't know what you're talking about, ProPokeNoob. It's probably just too late for you, and you're just complaining about it. Well, yeah. Can you see this? Yeah, you can't see this. Okay. The speed is the main thing that I'm talking about. But yeah, no, I don't know. It just literally feels like it has checks. And, you know, the argument of it being similar to Greninja, I would argue yes, where it does become a guessing game. But at the same time, it feels like it can't get as much done with that guessing game. Because let's think about it this way. The reason why Greninja was so threatening with the guessing game was because of... Is this not a Mega? Why isn't he Megaing up? Lopunny's not the Mega? What the frick? That's bizarre. Okay. That's very bizarre. Excuse me. Greninja's Protean was the thing that made it really strong, because even if, let's say that it was a resisted hit, it got boosted by Protean, so you'd always be dealing pretty decent damage, and the typing would mess it up a little bit. Plus, it could run both physical and special fairly effectively. Gunk Shot, Low Kick, HP Fire, which is a special move, I understand, but, you know, Gunk Shot and HP Fire, or, oh my god, Gunk Shot and Shadow Sneak, Water Shuriken, Low Kick, like these popular, well, Low Kick and Gunk Shot mainly. These popular things made it a threat to kill certain checks that would kill it, and then it could easily sweep a team. Mega Metagross can do the same thing, but, you know, Grass Knot, as well as it works against the water types, yes, I understand, fine, but I feel like you can look at a team, just like similar to Greninja, you can look at a team and say, okay, he's most likely running this on his Greninja or Mega Metagross because I can see that he would have problems with taking this out, and therefore that'll probably help the 4-move syndrome. But I feel like Greninja got away with it a little bit better than Mega Metagross. Greninja always got the boost from Protean, which made it a giant threat, whereas this thing has Tough Claws, so if you try to use that special coverage with... Yeah, this is definitely some fantastic commentating over these battles. But... if you try to do it with Tough Claws, it's not going to boost Grass Knot. It's not going to boost any hidden powers that you would run. Earthquake is not going to get boosted by Tough Claws. You know, it's going to boost mainly the Meteor Mash, the Zen Headbutt, and then most likely the Ice Punch that you'll be running, and then a coverage move. But even then, I feel like, you know, if you catch it in on the right time, it can't set up really, really well. It has really great stats, but it can lose that potential of getting a full sweep on. Right? Running agility means that you lose coverage, but the 110 speed obviously compensates for that, right? I don't know. To me, it's questionable. It's a questionable choice. But what really bothers me is the timing. And again, I'm going to keep coming back to that. It's just very, very bizarre. Like, oh, Mega Metagross, all of a sudden over-centralizing meta. Well, I see Mega Diancie quite a bit too, right? It's fair because it's times 4 week 2. The bullet punches that you'll find from Scissors, that you'll find from Metagrosses again. And on top of that, it has really great stats. It's base 110 speed, and it's got fantastic special attacking stats. It's just its typing allows not necessarily for a gigantic sweeping capability, but it can, you know, decimate teams. It's a great thing to it. And just as many checks as Mega Metagross could spawn, right? So I don't know. You guys can give your honest opinion. Right? Again, mine are based off of fact, but also based off of personal experience. I don't care if you guys don't like it, because everyone is entitled to their own thing. I am just bothered by that. Oh, it's a taunt trend. Interesting. I am really just bothered by the timing of this banning. And the explanations that was basically, it's almost common knowledge. Yes, we knew about Mega Metagross's stats. It's just not an over-centralizing theme in my opinion. It's not an over-centralizing Pokemon in my opinion. People ran other checks, or ran other Pokemon that just you know, checked Mega Metagross. You know, 110 speed is really good, right? If you look at its stats, let's take a look at its stats quick. That's a spoiler into my teams here. Let's look at Metagross quickly. Okay, so you got 110 special defense, 105 special attack, 110 speed. Like, it's okay. Its stats are fantastic in this sense, right? It's got a very nice. It's got 600 base stats. Fine, base stat total. That's a really nice spread. Nice defensively, nice offensively as well. And the speed just really complements that well. So it's got that going for it, which we already knew. I don't know how much more I could just keep repeating myself. It's a weird timing to me, and a lot of people have said that too. It feels like it's just being thrown out there to mix up the metagame. It's possible. It's very possible. Ooh, sub. Nice. Too bad he's got Giga Drain. Yeah. Playing Stoned. Oh, well. That's definitely the character model to choose when you're playing Stoned. But anyways. But yeah, that's my opinion on it. I could give you, if you guys are actually interested in my analysis, if I gave you enough of analysis, I'd probably end up saying things similar to Greninja, where again, the guessing game does become a bit annoying. It does become a bit of a pain, but at the same time, even though that becomes a pain, I think that Greninja will get away with it much better than Mega Metagross would. I feel like Mega Metagross is a little bit more predictable with that 4-move choice. And to try and set up would be a giant risk of losing coverage. You have to make sure that you can cover your bases with that. So, Agilagross, Mega Agilagross, would need a little bit more setup, and you could probably see that coming. If you're a really good player, you could probably see that coming. So, I don't know. It's, oh my god, what the heck, people? Please, keep the games going. Keep the games going. Keep them. Area, that's a Dusknoir. Woo! He's got a Meg Mortar and a Dusknoir. I am in this. Watch it. So, that's my opinion. Very incoherent for a 2 a.m. recording and stuff like that, but I just feel like Imprison. Ooh, that would have been good if he was faster. That would have been really cool. Blizzard. Oh, this is the type of battle we have to watch. Pay back. Oh, baby, we're narrating this. So, my opponent's team. He's lost his Mega Gallade already. I'm pretty sure it's Mega Gallade. Nope, it's normal Gallade. That means that's a Mega Garchomp, most likely. Interesting team. I like it. I definitely think it has a tiny bit of a... If you lose Dragonite, has a tiny bit of a fighting weakness. I mean, Gallade's there, but... this team is interesting as well. He's going to have a little bit of problems with Mamoswine, I'd say. If he loses Meg Mortar, he have a little bit of problem. I mean, he's got Gyarados. And he's got, I guess, Manectric with Overheat or Flamethrower. But this is interesting. I want to see what this thing's going to do. Had Cross Chop, so it is the physical type. Does he have Mach Punch? Oh, he goes for the Heat Wave. Interesting. Okay, so he's a mixed Meg Mortar. That's cool. Its speed, I don't think, is going to be very good compared to other fire types that you could be running in this tier, like Victini. But, I mean, Meg Mortar's moveset, it does get quite a bit of cool things. I think it gets Gunk Shot now too, but it does get Cross Chop, it gets Mach Punch, it gets Belly Drum, on top of a lot of special moves like Focus Blast, Thunderbolt, Fire Blast, stuff like that. It does get a decent spread that you get to play around with. I don't know. That's just my thing. But he does go into the Dragonite, which is going to resist. Most likely going to go for DD. I'd probably see this coming. Well, yeah, there you go. Go for the, he's going to, yep, there it is. There's a DD. So, threatens it out. He's most likely has Ice Fang. He did Mega up with a Sceptile, so we're not expecting a Mega Gyarados. Wow, we're not expecting Mega Metagross either because this is suspect testing. There it is. That's cool. Easy. Easy time. He could have easily switched out into Heatran. Although his team actually is a little Gyarados weak. A little bit. That's fine. Either way. That's my 2 cents. Or 5 cents, I should say, because we don't have 2 cents in Canada anymore. That's my 5 cents on whatchamacallit, Mega Metagross. Very, very, very bizarre. It was, when I saw that, I go, huh? I was actually quite confused how this all of a sudden just popped up. Oversend charge. Okay, cool. I can understand, but it's just strange to me how we've chosen this so quickly too, so early. I like the Earthquake run. I've seen a lot of people actually run this. They run that in Mega Sceptile's UU now. they were running that a lot in RU and UU, where it was covering for the steel types, who would come in and tank up the, or not, yeah, who would tank up the dual stab. So it's a nice little choice there. Mega Garchomp taking up that Dragon Pulse though. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Yeah, that wiped me out. That made me tired. And my voice has probably gotten progressively worse as this upload's gone on, but that's okay. Hopefully, also, I'm not hitting my mic against my chest too much. I've noticed that. Oh, jeez, I just punched it there. But I've noticed that it's actually happening. On stream, I have music going, and I guess in videos I have music going too, but when I listen back, when I play this back, I go, oh, shoot, I'm hitting my mic quite a bit. So hopefully you're not picking up on that too much. This is probably the last battle we'll watch, and then we'll end the creeper commentary there, because it wasn't really so much of a creeper commentary as it was a personal piece on Mega Metagross. I could see it getting banned. Would I be totally upset? To be honest, kind of. I mean, I think oh, really? Really? One more. Oh, he's in another battle. Sweet. I would be a little upset if we lost Mega Metagross. I think it's a good thing for I think it's okay for the tier. But I mean, that's me. This guy's got a super defensive team. Wow. This man has actually quite a terrifying team. If he gets Cloyster going, he can actually do quite a bit of damage to this team. If not, finish it off with this guy. Oh, he's confused with the thing. Does run the side shock. Okay, that's cool. Dynamic Punch is still gonna kill the Sylveon. That's interesting. Infernape would be his best bet, or Gallade. He can go into Gallade and go for Shadow Sneak, I suppose. This also lets him free Mega up and go for Shadow Sneak, I guess. Alright. Go to Psycho Cut. He's faster. Oh, yeah, he's faster anyways. What am I saying? He has to go for Shadow. He doesn't have to go for Shadow Sneak. He is faster anyways. Base 70 versus 65. This will actually help quite a bit against Cloyster, Bisharp, and Blissey, actually. He's got to keep that thing well alive. Chansey taking that up very well. Very nice. Yeah. Very cool. Thought about making a new OU team. I want to make one around Mega Diancie because I think Mega Diancie is very strong at this point. Not even that, I just wanted to use Mega Diancie. But I need to figure out, he's going to go for Roost for sure. He's going for Roost. Is this guy's status he should go for right now? Or he should go for his own soft bow. Okay. Now this is funny because if he has Gale Wings, he's going to outspeed you. Unless you're a Fake Out. Are you a lead Infernape with Fake Out? You Sash Infernape with Fake Out? That'd be awesome. What is his lead Pokemon? Probably Roserade? Or Skarmory. Skarmory or Roserade, but still. Most leads now are either bulky like an offensive defense Pokemon, like a Landorus T type of thing, or something to smash a lead in, like an anti-lead. I've noticed that quite a bit with 6th Gen. You don't just lead off, like very good players don't just lead off with their Stealth Rocker or their Hazard setup. They might, but in the end, leading off with something a little bit more offensive. I'm trying to get into that more. If I see an opportunity where, hey, I can set up rocks against your team, then fine. But more times than not now, if not almost every time, I've noticed I've led a little bit more offensively with something that can smash in a lead or can get me momentum immediately. Taunt Flame, okay. Excuse me. I'm sure Talonflame can even punch a hole into Mega Metagross and then probably die for its sins from Zen Headbutt, but even so. I don't know. To be fair, it boggles my mind. I don't know. I'm not upset though. I am not upset necessarily at Smogon's choice. I'm upset at Smogon's timing. I definitely think there was... Oh, wow, he just let him die. Interesting. Now, here he could have actually gone for Rocky, or he could have gone for Roost. Because Skarmory had Brave Bird. It was doing a lot of damage, but he was having to tank it up, and he had Rocky Helmet. So he could have got going for the priority Roost. and then proceed to let the recoil take him down a little bit, and then take him out himself. I guess he was going to lose it either way. I guess he's going to lose Talon Flame either way. Or he could have played around with Gliscor. Could have gone to Gliscor on a Brave Bird, gotten up or Poison Heal immediately. Wouldn't have to go for sub right away if he didn't need to. But Roserade's going to cause his little problem. Ooh, he's a Swords Dance one, though. That is cool. That's going to be interesting. I don't think you can kill it from that range. He has the Sash anyways. That sucks. But, of course, he's faster, so Sash is not going to save him from that. It's kind of terrifying. SD Gliscor's always made me nervous. Just because, like, I can't kill you very often with many of my teams, and you just hurt. You're a pain. Gliscor stats are decent enough to make it a pain. So, that's the thing. Oh, he's giving up. Yeah, I'm not sure what that was. Went for close combat. Did he predict the Cloister? Maybe he predicted it. Yeah, maybe he predicts the Cloister on the fire move. Yeah, I don't know. Psychic does no damage though. And Earthquake does a lot of damage. So that's a turn of events right there. I am super tired. Holy mackerel. Jeez, in a matter of 5 minutes, the moment I stop talking about Mega Metagross, I'm like, going to sleep now. Jeez. Mega Gallade should be able to clean up from here. Actually, should be able to clean up. I'm fairly certain. This guy's going to go for Sucker Punch, though. If you have something to outplay that, like a Swords Dance, please go for it now, or go in a Chansey to thwart her off. This could be very tricky. He should go for something like Swords Dance to outplay. Interesting. The Bishop did not go for Sucker Punch. It would have killed from that range, for sure. No way. There's no way that it wouldn't have. Blissy's just going to give him more HP, and then Cloister is just going to die. I'm pretty sure. If he's got the pocket Shadow Sneak, then yeah, it'll definitely kill the Cloister after he gets even a Shell Smash, even if he lives to get a Shell Smash off. I'm not sure anymore. Spikes and Toxic Spikes, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there it is. So, that's going to be the Creeper commentary for today. Sorry if it was just a lot of long-winded talking and everything that I said about Mega Metagross is just completely out of the picture and something not viable to listen to as an experienced or as a new player. But, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I hope to do this again, get this back on a decent schedule, because I remember you guys actually liked Creeper commentaries, especially when I talked over the really funny battles. We only have one funny battle. The rest of them were actually pretty standard, which is cool. There's also OU suspect testing time, so most teams are going to be pretty RMT-ish so that they can get the coil. But either way, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you next time. Until then, have an excellent day, and peace.